Let's talk about clan selection.
Oh God.
Clan Selection 2 is around the corner. And with that, we got, all new units that we could see retrained, or basically brand new units. We don't know yet. What we do know is that we're getting Raging Form Dragon, which you're excited about.
Yes.
And that we're also getting Tetra Drive Dragon.
Yes, which I'm also excited for.
Yes.
Those are the two clans I played mainly.
So, with that out of the way, what are your speculations that we could possibly see for some of the other clans in that set?
Ooh. See, at this point, we have to think about: are they wanting to appeal to people by the popularity of the clans, or they wanted to do something that doesn't have enough support?
So, my theory is that there's going to be the same as this past clan selection. That we're going to have a mix of nostalgia, a mix of new stuff, and just kind of stuff to upgrade stuff that's already been out.
So undersupported.
Yeah. So, if they do not give us goddamn God hand support, I will rage.
No.
I swear to God, there's nothing else they can really do for Nova Grapplers and give us God hand support at this point. Like, it needs to be God hand.
Mr. Invincible support.
I swear to God. I hope that Jeff is watching this and he hears us talk about this, but please, I would laugh so hard if it's Mr. Invincible support.
I would play the shit out of that deck. I ain't even gonna lie. But you do have a point. Like, they've already redone Blouse. They've already done Ashura Kaizen.
The only other one I could see them do is Risers.
Well, that is it.
They haven't not done Risers.
They haven't done Riser since Perfect Riser.
But the Riser Legion, they still have the possibility of doing that.
Oh yeah, Mega Flare.
Yeah, they haven't done that yet. They have the possibility.
Yeah, I love that guy.
That's the only other possibility. But it'd be very sad to not see God Hand after Hanzo, Malekith, and you got Isabel getting support, and then you had Astral Poets get support, and you see God Hand sitting back in the dust in set one of the Shinark. And it's like give it some love. Give it some love.
They'll give it 1 or 2 cards, call it a day.
I mean, even at that, it's still better than none.
And that is true. But, I mean, when it first came out, it was kind of basically all over the place in regionals. It was beating people left and right until people realized power creep was a thing.
Let's go down the line, though. Let's start by nation, talk about clans in that nation, what you think, and we'll go down the line. We'll start with United Sanctuary. Royals. What do you think that they haven't done for Royals yet that they could do for Royals?
Okay, so they just done Jewel Knights, right?
They've done Jewel Knights.
Jewel Knights.
We have Blasters, obviously.
We have Blasters. They got the new Daigo set, which is the Sangard. Jesus, what is there left?
I mean, we could see Thing Saver. We could see Thing Saver.
Thing Saver is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, if they, I mean, yeah. Okay, so with Shadows, if they technically kind of quote unquote introduced PBA with the whole, yeah. But so Think Saver was a thing because considering he was the main unit for Kai, all that whole freaking season. Arc, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, if you really want to hit that nostalgia feel, since we're getting what's his name, Raging Form, Thing Saver would be a fun one to see. But I also think at the same time, I can see them either going 2 other routes, because Clan Selection did give us a brand new Tachi unit and a brand new Mega Colony unit. They could just give us a brand new Royal unit out of the blue for no reason.
Considering Royals have enough,
or they can go down the really, really, really shitty route and just give us godly speed support.
Oh God, no!
It could. It's a possibility. We don't know what they're thinking right now, but Think Saver, I feel like hits the nostalgia factor really good.
Yeah, Think Saver is probably the most that hits the nostalgia. Alt Mile, have they given Alt Mile anything?
They gave Alt Mile the actual grade 3 Alt Mile, and then they gave him the aerial Alt Mile Stride as a grade 3. So technically, Alt Mile's had a decent support, but he's never seen support past that.
So Alt Mile is a thing.
But at that point, if you're doing Alt Mile, you got to support Jet, and you also got to support Asha at the same time, because why support one and not the others?
Well, screw Asha and them.
Oh, there's people. You hear Madison out there right now just screaming at you.
Oh, I know. I'm specifically.
But I feel like if they're going to do that, they're going to support it. But I feel like it's really early to go ahead and give G more support units.
I give you that one. I mean, they do have more times, but they have more time down the road. But yeah,
because they gave us the Apostles, but they never added on to what was already existing for G support.
Well, I think they were just really trying to rush it and get out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here. That's really what they want to do. That's like so they figured out. All right, so we know we're gonna do another quote unquote reboot. So let's get all the support out of the way as quickly as possible. Forget if you need actual support. Let's just say we're done and that's it.
I feel like the director did say he wants to support these more, so we're going to see a lot more of these. But let's go down the list again. So Royals, we got Think Saver. Shadows, we got Raging Form.
Yes.
What do you got for golds? Liberators.
Bluish flame.
Bluish flame. Bluish flame. Bluish flame.
Bluish flame is what
Bluish
I was
flame.
saying. Because honestly, besides bluish flame, besides spectral duke, which we already got, and
we are confirmed
Gargoyle.
we're getting a prominence flare. I can't remember which one it is. The big boss guy.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting it as a promotional unit. It's a promo.
So that would make sense.
So
Maybe not.
They could just give us more generic liberators because the bluish flame was technically liberators.
Yeah, and like blue, and then Prominence and Glare and then Aglavale were just the top tier. So it could be as literal, give us more generic liberator, and then maybe another different gold something. I don't know.
I mean, they've pretty much done everything for golds. That's just the weird part. Oh, never mind. I know exactly what they're giving us. They're giving us Ezel scissors.
No. That's my mentality.
They gave us every other Ezel. This is their chance to just finish up the line and give us Ezel scissors.
Okay, so they're gonna get a generic liberator support with Ezel scissors, considering Prominence Glare is already gonna be a promo.
It's either more bluish flame because they're giving us the prominence glare, or they're giving us Ezel.
So split the support down the middle, give like Ezel and his support with a few cards to Bluish Flame, considering.
Oh, they probably won't do that. You're getting one or the other because you got to think they're only giving us 3 cards in these. Three new cards each class.
Yeah.
So they're supporting one or the other. Instead of that, they give us a whole new unit.
I'm gonna lean more towards the Bluish Flame just because of the fact that they're already given that one.
I mean, it makes more sense because we still got another bluish flame grade 3 that we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Core. I think it's Core.
Nah, I don't care about him.
And nobody cares, but it's still a card we can print in the promotion.
True.
Going down the line again, Angel Feather. Where do we?
I don't know nothing about Angel Feathers. I'll tell you that right now.
I honestly have no idea where they go. I'm gonna say Angel Feather's brand new, just because I think they've done everything.
Yeah, They gave Malika support. They gave No Seal. Did they give No Seal support?
They gave No Seal support. They gave Celestial support. They've gave Gabriel support. They've gave Egridol or whatever his name is, the red chain guy from the beginning of Limerick.
Yeah.
They gave him support. They've literally gave everything but Circular Saw. And if they give a Circular Saw, that's just going to be weird because I'm like, okay, cool, you're going to... Never mind, they're probably going to give a Circular Saw. I just thought about it. Like, they gave us the blood. They're probably going to give a Circular Saw. It's either that or a brand new unit.
You're talking about the blood and Narcomy?
Yeah, because I'm saying like they wouldn't go back as early limit break, but I'm like they went back to the early limit break.
I mean, okay, with the blood, I understand why the blood though. It was kind of necessary. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have torn on that one because it was necessary because after Kaiser you needed something.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dragonic Overlord. You needed something after that, his ultimate form, quote unquote. But I really wish it would have gained Knuckle Busters.
Knuckle Brawlers?
Knuckle
Brawlers.
Brawlers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brawlers is hand down 100% has to be Brawlers.
It has
If it's
to.
not Brawlers, we'll rage because at this point it's the only vintage support we have not gotten from Narukami.
It was the bane of me back then with Shadows.
We'll talk about that when we get the Dragon Empire. Let's finish up United Sanctuary. OTT.
I don't even know where to go with that one because honestly, they've gotten so much support all over the place.
So OTT is the weird one because they gave us Stillwater as a grade 2. They gave us an Ishikishima as a grade 2. So they're giving us strides like that. They could technically give us more Susanoo support, but again, it goes back to, if they're going to give it to that, why not give it to the other ones?
Yeah.
I really don't know. More Tsukiyomi support? I really don't know. Yeah.
Philip agrees over here. More Tsukiyomi support.
More Tsukiyomi support, yeah.
But the thing is, like, do we really need more Tsukiyomi support?
I mean, the deck was really, really bad.
Yeah, granted. I'll give you that
In
one.
V-Series, it really got the shaft compared to how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, because OTT was one of those where it didn't have a clear vision. It had a Tsukiyomi, but it wasn't like, everything else was like based around that because she used Silent Tom, she used all these different things, and that's the thing about OTT. It's kind of a bunch of things mixed together.
Yeah.
And we also when we got Deer and the The princess.
Oh, Imperial Daughter.
Imperial Daughter, that's the one.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten support for that.
You haven't, but it feels weird to give that support after all this time.
Didn't we already get support for Battle Sisters?
We did last set.
Yeah, so
I mean,
yeah,
that's
all
really.
I got.
I mean, that's Tsukiyomi or new unit.
Unless, yeah, they give us a Silent Tom grade 3.
Oh, let's just not go down. Let's not go down this rabbit hole. We're moving on. We're not going to go down this rabbit hole. Last but not least, we have Genesis. More Astral Poets. Oh no,
Regalia.
Amaruta.
Oh yeah,
Amaruta. It has to be. It's one of the apostles technically.
yeah.
Or not the apostles, but it was part of the Drift Riders, and I feel like that deserves support. It's the only thing left that really that hasn't been touched.
Was it Athena, Regalia?
We got Regalia. We got Astral Poets.
What about Athena? What was the? Is it Athena or like?
CEO Yggdrasil.
No. Well, that too, but that's a whole different thing. So Yggdrasil was technically a Regalia.
We got Himiko, the Break Ride. I feel like Amaruta is a good one. I feel like Amaruta is the right direction for that.
Because Fenrir already got supported.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
besides that, I mean, that's literally the only thing.
unless he gives us a new unit. I'm gonna say that every time. It's like if I don't know, let's just give it a new unit because they did it before. All right, so that sums up United Sanctuary. Let's talk about Dragon Empire. Kagero. Are we gonna get another Draconic ruler? No, I think we're gonna get the guy Dimjudge, I think his name is, the guy that was the perfect guard in the series and got Ziegenberg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was prominent in the series toward NG, so I feel like
he was just one of those annoying bastards that just kept popping up and you couldn't get rid of.
They could give us another Blade Master.
Blade Master would be nice. Not gonna lie, it's been a long time since it's seen some support.
Blade Master has had two sets of support though, so keep that in mind.
Seal Dragons.
Seal Dragons.
Seal Dragons.
Blockade.
Seal Dragons.
Seal Dragons. Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. I could see that.
Cause I remember that thing when they
or Amber.
Ooh,
we get the Amber Dragons.
The Amber Dragon. Because that's one thing.
Yeah, that's another. They got some routes for Kagero. They have about 3 different routes we can go there.
No, I think Seal Dragons.
Or hitting really OG, Blazing Flare Dragon. I would love to see it, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I doubt they're gonna revive that one from the long dead.
or Chrome Jailer. The one that I forgot his name. You forgot about it. It's not probably worth the time.
Like if people forgot about it now, then it ain't worth it.
Let's go down the list. Narukami Brawlers.
Brawlers. They need brawlers.
It needs brawlers. If it's not brawlers, we all rage.
Yeah, like when they already gave us the blood, then that's like they did the due diligence. Brawlers is absolutely needed.
Mm-hmm. Down the list. Tachikaze. Either more Rex, Ancient Dragons, or I hear the community now. They're gonna hate me so much for saying this. Raptor Army.
Oh God, no!
There's gonna be Raptor Army.
No, we don't need. Nobody needs that.
Nobody needs it, but it's what Bushy's gonna give us. I'm calling it now.
I think I would take Ancient Dragons over the
Ancient Dragons they still have some Ancient Dragons we haven't seen. They have the Legion and stuff like that. They could build onto that because it's already like a deck that's out.
Yeah.
And they did that with Regalia. They added on to with the Regalia support that was already out.
But we need Rex.
Rex is one I think would be nice because it's something we saw at the end of G, and they can build onto that if they wanted to do it.
And plus, it's just one of those OGs because something that people started playing with.
Or they could add on to Anger Blader.
No, we're not touching that one.
We're not touching
We're not touching it. They already unrestricted it. We're not touching that one.
All right. Moving on. What's left in there? Murakumo.
Oh, God. What haven't they supported?
Hayaki.
The fact that he is the newest one, quote unquote.
No, he's not the newest one.
I mean, I'm not talking about in the sense of support. I'm talking about newest character added.
No, he was added at the tail end of G. He had a reverse unit.
Oh, really?
Yes, and then they gave him an actual support toward the end of G. So I can see them doing the same thing here. Like, oh, yeah, we have a regular Hayaki now. We don't have a reverse. We just have straight Hayaki in V-Series. So they could just build onto Hayaki. or they can give us a new unit.
Because besides,
They hit pretty much everything else in Murakumo.
yeah, because they literally everything was given support.
The only thing they haven't hit is Magatsu, but Magatsu went to Nubatama. So that's all I can say there. Hey, Nubatama, Magatsu Storm, the other Magatsu.
Oh yeah.
That's where they can add there. But yeah, Murakumo, I honestly think that's where it's going to be. I don't think they can do anything else with that, honestly. They gave us enough Shiryuki support, and they said when they give us more Yasue support, they're probably not going to do that.
It doesn't need it.
More Dueling Dragons? We already had enough of it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all they can do is go to Hyaki or Chief Hyuga. They can give us more Hyuga support.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, they can give us more Hyuga.
Yeah, I mean, considering the literally the only support they got was just the grade 1 and 2 from that set, and then Hyuga himself, and then technically if you want to count the promo, but yeah. So Hyuga would be nice. I actually like using that one in regionals,
Yeah, I could see them doing that.
but I wasn't paying $20 a freaking promo.
The sad part is that they're probably so cheap.
And I got
now.
beat by God Hand, so I don't want to freaking care about it.
Hey, Godhand's probably going to get support. Nubatama, I think we already... We got Hanzo support. We got Shiryuki's, Shiranui support. We got Magatsu support. They could add on to Magatsu.
See, I don't know nothing about Nubatama.
That's honestly where I stand on that. I don't know where else you can really go with the Nubatama, honestly. It's really weird. Unless they give you more Jimmy Congo support.
Hey, Congo.
Yeah, that's about it. Is that it for Dragon Empire? I think that's it for Dragon Empire. Yeah, that was it. Zoo.
Ooh.
Zoo. Let's talk about Mega Colony for a second. I feel like they get Gungelio knee support. They made this great idea with milling your opponent's cards, and they stopped it with one wave of support, and they didn't give it nothing else. It needs more support. Give Gungelio support.
See, I'm going with machining.
We've seen enough machining, though.
Did we, though?
Giraffe.
Oh, God, no.
You can say, I see it. It can happen. It's a thing.
It is a thing, because it was the right chain, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
it was a ride chain. It's a thing. You can see it happen.
Machining Giraffe.
Giraffe, or it's going to be Gungelio support.
Or,
Watch it be Giraffe, and it is Gungelio support. It's more milling.
Dear God. I mean, it would make sense. And considering that they literally hasn't gotten the wave support since that one time, that's pretty much...
Neo Nectar.
I'm not even going to say nothing because Madison's just going to rip me apart.
Maiden Oaks?
No.
Maiden Oaks? No. Oh, Musketeers.
That's the word I was looking for. I
Musketeers.
wanted to say Sylvans and Silvertier for some reason.
We need more Musketeers.
Musketeers, yeah, definitely. That's
I feel like they could flesh out that deck a lot better than the support it gave it.
yeah. It's overdue for some actual support. It needs to be back on tier what it was. One was a threat. There's also another one, the Arbor Dragon.
Arbros, yeah.
Yeah, Arbros.
I could see it. I mean,
It was an interesting concept. It was fun, but everything else has taken its concept and made it 10 times better.
true. I can see them adding on to that.
So there's that possibility. But I'm saying more Musketeer.
Great nature.
Oh my God.
Look me in the eyes, Bushy. Chat Noir, give it to us now.
Yes.
Give us Chat Noir.
Chat Noir needs support. It was one of the OGs.
You better make it Chat Noir.
We need Chat Noir.
Not Hamsuke. Not
I
Big
love
Belly.
I love Hamsuke, but
Chat Noir.
Chat Noir. Chat Noir is where it's at, People used to run that in a weird, obscure way, and then I used to run the Break Ride Legion part of it. It was so fun.
Chat Noir.
The Legion, the Legion when they had it was technically like the promos Legion where it was like Scientist, Fox, something like that. It really didn't matter. The main point was just that you needed Chat Noir in order to get into it, just to get the most effective way.
Oh, the Fox Legion.
Yeah, the Fox, but still, Chat Noir was the best way to go. And then when they introduced back in G, when they introduced the secondary Chat Noir support, that was amazing. You didn't even need to run that; you just needed the new Chat Noir stuff.
I could definitely see that. That's a really high contender.
Yeah, Chat Noir's needed definitely.
And that's it for Z, right? Yep. That's it for Zoo.
Yeah, at the time there's only 3. Yeah.
Stargate.
Oh god.
I already said this once. I'll say it again. Nova Grappler needs God Hand. It needs it. It better be God Hand. After you gave all the other Shin Arc support more support, and you can't look me in the eye and tell me you're gonna leave God Hand with one wave of support, and that's it. It has to be God Hand.
If Bushiroad gives it Mr. Invincible support, you know what? I will go work for Bushy himself.
I guess it has to be God Hand. It has to be. I don't know what else they would do.
I mean, risers, whatever you want to call it.
Risers, yeah. I mean, it could be risers. But,
I mean, it was one of those love things.
But you can't just tell me you're just gonna leave it alone and give every other one support.
See, I feel like God Hand was one of those things they realized, like, oh god, no, we're not doing this again, and that's it.
I feel like they can do better. They have a good design team now. I feel like they could do better.
I mean, if we want to go like, if we want to say that they have to give support for that, you know, for something that they've forgotten about, and you can go down the road of like other characters we've technically forgotten. I mean, what do we want to talk about? Darkface.
Whoa. We'll get there in a bit. We're gonna get the Dark Zone here in a little bit, but we're gonna finish this up. So, D Police.
Oh, we know what's coming.
We know what's coming.
We know.
If it's not there, then I'm sure I'm not gonna have to be the one Bushy worries about.
As much as only because, you know, one specific person, and it's not fucking Shrimp. All right.
Oh my god, you're gonna.
I like the clan. It was fun using it. Metalborgs is a thing.
Could be Metalborgs. It also could be. Well, I don't think they're gonna give what's his name, Cosmic Hero, because he only got like 3 cards.
Nah. We don't need that.
But no, give us Daikaiser.
We need Daikaiser.
Just give it
like,
Daikaiser.
I'm okay with Metalborgs taking a seat back because Metalborgs is one of those things that was just fun specifically to us.
But I could see Metalborg too, sadly, because technically Regalia only had 2 cards, just like Metalborg only had 2 cards, but they gave Regalia support.
That is the thing.
So it could be Metalborgs. It could get the shaft again.
Did Regalia ever make it to the tops in Worlds or anything like that?
There was a Himiko build that was topping around.
Because like, because way back then, there was like Metalborgs was one of those decks that was at the top of the food chains. I think one of the champions actually used to use that.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, is like Regalia only had the Legion set, the grade 1, the grade 3, and the grade 2. Metalborgs only have the Legion set, the grade 3 and a grade 2.
Yeah,
But they decided to give Regalia support in the clan selection. So I could see them easily just saying, hey, here's more Metalborgs. Because we already gave you 2 cards, here's the rest of the cards to build onto Metalborg deck.
Yeah, that is true.
So we'll see. Moving on down, Link Joker. Glendios.
I'm sorry,
Glendios. It has to be Glendios.
Is that right, Philip?
It's gonna be Glendios. I mean, what else would you do? You Blaster Joker?
What was the ride chain? The gravity ball, something like that?
Oh, we already got Sports Child.
You already got Sports Child?
We already got Sports Child. We
Oh,
already
okay.
got.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
already got the
Glendios.
leaders. We already got Chaos. It's got to be Glendios.
It's gotta be Glendios.
It's got to be Glendios.
But do we want to deal with that bullshit? No.
No, but it's gonna be Glendios.
It's gotta be Glendios.
Moving on. Let's go to Dark Zone. Let's start with DI.
Oh God.
It better be Blade Wing.
I'm on.
No,
I'm on.
I think the dream for
on.
Amon's dead.
No. Amon was just one of those OGs. We never got to. We technically never.
If we were gonna get Amon, we would have gotten it a long time ago.
We would have gotten Amon and G. We should have gotten Amon and G.
We could have got it before then. No, I highly think it's gonna be Blade Wing. It has to be Blade Wing.
Unfortunately, I do have to agree to disagree, but yeah.
It has to be Blade Wing. What else are we gonna do?
I would love to see Amon support.
I would love to see it too, but I think something about the licensing for the artist kind of conflicted with us getting it. But I doubt we'll probably ever get him on back.
Okay, call it Amon's Futures Past Self. I don't give a crap. As long as it has the eye in the middle, that's all we care about. Eye and mouth.
But Blade Wing's my high contender for DI.
Yeah, more than likely it's gonna be Billy Wing. But I would love to see Amon.
Yeah. So let's see. What's next in there? Pell Moon. That is a weird one.
Because we've already got Silverthorn support.
We got Beast. Did we give Golden Beast Tamer? I don't know if we ever got Golden Beast Tamer or Platinum Beast Tamer.
No, I don't think we did.
We know we got the one Beast Tamer, but I don't know if we got the other one. I know we got Silverthorns. We got Hardy. And we got the Break Ride end of stage guy.
I didn't know there was one for that.
I don't really know where else you can go with Pell Moon unless you decide to just go more of the Beast Tamers.
Or
new, yeah.
Then at this point, it's like if they've run out of options, new will be the best choice.
Yeah, I mean, just say, hey, here's something new. Go with it. Going down the list, we have Gear Chronicle. Gear Colossus. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm calling it now.
Gear Colossus will be a thing. But
Gear Colossus and Demiurge.
There's so many. No. The Legion.
No. Gear Colossus Demiurge. Calling it. Unless they're going to give Lost Legend more support.
No, go ahead.
No. Chronos Command.
Oh, no, we're not. No. I take Gear Colossus
They
over
made
that.
Flare grade 4. They made a whole new grade 4, brand new grade 4, not linked to anything for the clan selection. They can just easily just say, I'm going to grab a grade 4 and give it support. Chronos Command.
Yeah.
Chronos Command it is.
I can see that. Because they're not going to want to give something like Gear Colossus, which is technically an archetype within it, a different option.
You either do that or you give it Demiurge.
I'm going to go with Demiurge.
Demiurge is going to be fun just because of the fact that you've already got a good binding mechanics with the flare and everything. Just give it a good finisher.
Yeah.
I mean, technically flare is a good finisher. You get an extra turn, but...
An even better one. Would just
An even better one?
would just be
It's
Demiurge.
like, what's a flare? You only play Demiurge.
It's like, we don't need Flare. We just need Demiurge.
What else we got? Dark Zone. So here's going to be a weird one. Because no matter what it is, you're always going to be playing Rising Nova. And that means, what I mean is Spike Brothers. Because no matter what they give it, it's always going to be like, it's Nova, Rising Nova Plus.
Not wrong, because did Duke ever get support?
Oh, you mean Dudley?
Dudley, that's the one.
Dudley Lucifer was in the last set. They
What
gave,
about,
and they gave some Dudley support there.
Siegfried, I think is his name.
Siegfried only got his regular support in the first set. They never did.
Did they ever get Bloody Ogle?
I think we got Bloody Ogle, but we didn't get the Legion. We just got the Break Ride guy. The guy that used to, back in the day where you used to break ride into the Legion.
Yeah.
We only got the break ride. We never got the Legion pair.
So I think the Legion pair would be nice. I think probably Bloody Ogle.
Yeah, we can see that. That'd probably be where they go. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Otherwise, just generic Spike Brother cards.
Or more like Siegfried or like old. She's like.
I mean, Bull Spike was a new card. They can just give us new cards.
Yeah. That's one of the things that doesn't happen enough. So we wouldn't mind new stuff.
Spike Brothers is not the most exciting, just for the simple fact is like, okay, you're playing V Series, all right. So, which version of Rising Nova are you playing?
Referred to my earlier comment of how is this a friendly face when you got gigantic men just charging at you, and that one weird cheerleader that Philip loves.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna mention my name, but he knows.
The one that which we do not speak of. All right.
So, oh god! Imagine if they gave her a grade 3 for.
I would clap and applaud Bushy if they did that. They go out of their way just because of him.
Oh, I would.
That would be beautiful, and I would frame it.
Yes, everybody has to have frame it, just swap out her head, put in Philip's head, and just.
I would make it a T-shirt. I'd make a T-shirt and I'd sell that shit. All right. Enough about that. Let's move on to the last nation, Megalencia. We already know what Aquaforce is. You got Tetra Drive. So that's pretty obvious. Grand Blue.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Seven Seas.
More 7Cs? We already got 7Cs.
But we need good Seven Seas.
7Cs is good. Have you not played against that deck?
Not recently.
That deck will hurt.
No, what I miss is Night Mist.
But we have Night Mist. We have Night Mist grade 2 and a grade 3.
I miss the OG looking one. When he was just when he looked like Captain, like not the one he looks like now.
Well, sadly, that's how it is.
Yeah.
We could get the Legion.
Which the Legion was trash.
It was trash, but it's something we haven't touched. We could also get more Cocytus support. Oh, no. Bushy, if you're listening, please make it Spirit Exceed.
What?
Spirit Exceed. It was back in the original set. It used to be a grade 3 that you can call from drop by stacking Samurai Spirit into the crit trigger.
Oh.
Or the great
Frankenstein.
Not Frankenstein.
No, I'm saying like Frankenstein would be nice support.
No, at least don't give it Frankenstein. Either you give it Spirit Exceed or God, what's the other guy's name? There was like a bigger version of him later down the road that uses the grade 1 and a grade 2. Deadly Swordmaster. I think that's his name.
Did they even? I think what was it? Cocytus was technically the right chain.
Cocytus was a light chain break when break rate kicked. Then after that, he just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Unless you consider the reverse. Which, I mean, if they're going to put Glinios in a set, they could bring reverse units. That is a possibility. But, yeah, I can see them doing one of those two. It's either that or they give them the Legion or brand new card.
Honestly, the Legion was trash. Like, nobody even remembers it. So
I remember it because I played it because I had no better option back in the Legion format. It was like the best thing you could play up until we got Astrides.
Yeah, I remember that. Now I was just like, what in the world does that even do?
And it wasn't even until Night Rose that we even got a good stride. There's a Cocytus stride, and that was about it.
Yeah, and then they introduced the 7C support with Night Mist, and then the grade 4 Night Mist. I love that thing.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I guess for Grand Blue.
And then freaking killed it with 7C's Rush.
And then last but not least, the one everybody loves, Bermuda.
Oh, God. I hear the FBI rolling up.
FBI open up. No, God,
what haven't they supported?
Jesus Christ, they've done everything. They gave us, I guess they can give us duos. I mean, we only got one duo, period. They made Mir a non-duo, so I guess you could technically give us duos.
Or do they want to be jerks and give us new Bermuda stuff?
They could. No. I know exactly what they need to do, and if they don't do it, I'm going to be so mad. It better be Loris. Loris was the only G card they did not reprint in the last booster.
Yeah, that is true.
Laura, it should be Loris.
What, high rarity again? Wedding dress mirror version again?
I mean, I don't know if they did that for the other clan selection, but sure, if they did.
Because I remember the one time they did the wedding dress, and they did the summer beach version for the artworks.
Yeah, but those are the boosters. They didn't do it in clan selection, so I doubt they're going to do it again.
Who knows? You never know.
You never know.